Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere, Peter. He's capable of the sublime, but he's also not afraid to use his physical attributes to dominate defenders or to scrap for those loose balls. He's got so much will to win. That's bound to inspire his new teammates and, hopefully for him, intimidate his opposition.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Caught offside that time. Pogba. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
Surprise.
Chance! It's in! France are back on level terms. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Has a goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Pavard. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Matuidi with a good steal, well played. Griezmann. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Matuidi gets it back. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. And it's Griezmann. Could be has a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Barcelona goes for goal! He has done it! It's level again! What a match we have! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi, and Messi! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Keeper has beaten it away. Messi. Messi's cross. And the shot! Piqué. Messi. It's on a plate. Well read, he sorted that out. Thinks he's got rid of that. Roberto. And here's Messi. There is the half-time whistle. France playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goal.
Fekir concedes a free kick for that. Piqué. And it's Roberto. Messi. Matuidi. A real chance to break. Mbappe. Rakitic. Rakitic plays it forward. That's the throw. Roberto. Kimpembe. Fekir. Matuidi. Fekir. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Rakitic. No foul, says the referee. Looking to break out here. And it's Griezmann. He's to get himself offside. Titi. Rakitic pings it out wide. He could be in here. Jordi Alba breaks on here. Griezmann. He's left his man. Chance to shoot. Shot at goal. Rakitic tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Griezmann. Kimpembe. Suarez battles to win it back. And here's Messi. Goes for goal! It's broken loose. And they've been caught out here. Quick glance at goal. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Pogba has been caught there, it's a foul. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Kimpembe, Conte, Matuidi, Pogba, and it's Giroud. And help's available out wide, gets away from his opponents.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rakitic, Griezmann has created one goal already. Griezmann gets it out to the wing, now it's Giroud. Gets the better of his man. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
France get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And it's Jordi Alba, well positioned to make that interception. And here's Jordi Alba. Almost there, and the players can feel it. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, great ball! Oh, shooting chance! Sissoko gets good distance on it. Out again for a throw-in. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they approach this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and you give the manager a big pat on the back.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby. Goes for goal!
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Bernardeschi looking to penetrate opposition line. Up to meet it! They've scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous.
He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Van Dijk drives it forward, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and the finish!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Just brushed off the ball there, and it's Higuain. He's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Mane, he's had a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Rabiot, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's Henderson. Fabinho. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And it's played forward. Now it's Higuain. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Ronaldo tries to swing it in. Milner. Bernardeschi. Oh, good take in a good area. Jordan Henderson. Firmino. He's had that put on a plate. This could fall anywhere. Now it's Henderson. Chiellini can get it clear. De Ligt tries to clear. And it's Mane. Milner. Firmino has a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Juventus really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Cristiano. He's gone for it! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch.
And the shot!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Jordan Henderson. And here's Mane. Milner. Firmino. And it's Roberto Firmino. And he just whacks it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a brilliant interception. Bernard hits one! And the first 45 minutes are up. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So we're just settling back into this second half. Tries a shot! Gomez. Fabinho. And it's Mane.
Well, looking at that last chance they created, the middle has been a very good source for them, hasn't it? Well, recently, certainly, at least.
Gomez gets it back. Looking to break out here. Van Dijk. Milner. Fabinho. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mohamed Salah. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Alexandro goes looking. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Mane. Fabinho. Henderson. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mane. Firmino. And he's cut it out. Mane. Oh, really good feet from him. This could... It's Salah! Fabinho battles to win it back. And it's Fabinho.
Juventus have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Rabiot. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Now it's Ramsey. Rabiot looks to clip it forward. And he's there to cut it out. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
It's another own goal. That is crazy.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen.
It's in, and that looks... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. The action has already started. And it's Fekir. Mane, and now they can launch a counter. Henderson. Oh, good interception. Pogba, and it's Fekir. Matuidi. Fekir. Surely. Shoots!
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Van Dijk demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Firmino. And a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Conte. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. This could fall anywhere. And it's Matuidi. Fekir. And the counter is on. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attack...
Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Conte. Pogba. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
Now it's Mane. Henderson. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, they can break here. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And that's been won straight back. And it's Mane. Keita. Played back in. Mane. Mane with a shot! Gone, presumably for offside. Sidibe. Pogba. Hoists it forward. Fekir. Shot at goal! Goal! France! And France are in front! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and...
In with a header! Gomez can get it clear. Now the counter. Mane puts his foot on the gas. And it's Henderson. Mane, and Mane! And he's there to make a great save.
Mane is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Conte. France have it back and they can go again. He goes long. Sidibe cuts it out. Conte. Matuidi. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Shapes to shoot! That's offside. Yes, it is. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Fekir. Mbappe! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kante gets into the right position to intercept. Matuidi. Pogba.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
And the shot!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Time and again they are repelled. Matuidi. Conte. Mbappe. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
France really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
He's in! He's gone for it! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. France take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Fekir. It's loose, who's getting there? Dashing forward at pace. He's through, now is he in? Griezmann floats one over. A little chip. No, not quite. And it's Firmino. And the shot! And here's Henderson. Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Conte, Pogba, Griezmann. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And it's Henderson. And here's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. How about a shot? That's a hit! He scored! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Pogba. Salah. Kante tries to get it forward quickly. Fekir. Now it's Fekir. Van Dijk goes looking.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mane plays a clever pass.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
He's had a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. What are your thoughts on today's game, then? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal... Has a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Conte. Matuidi. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Mbappe. Fabinho. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Griezmann. That's a decent ball. He could be in here. Real chance! Keita tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they could break here.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Corner it is then. Lloris gives chase. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Griezmann. Pogba. Mbappe! Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Matuidi picks it up from the goal kick. Fekir. And it's Conte. Fekir. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rafael Varane. Still goalless. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jordan Henderson. Firmino. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Hits one! Jordan Henderson. And it's Fekir. Griezmann. Fekir. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. Hoists it forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kante plays it forward. Griezmann with a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Origi. Mohamed Salah. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Origi gets flagged offside. Matuidi. Pogba. Matuidi. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Keita. Matuidi. And it's Origi. That's the through ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mohamed Salah did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Matuidi. Griezmann. Conte. Mbappe hits one! There it is!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that...
There's the end of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
France head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. Well, we're already into the second period. Going for goal! It's broken loose! And here's Roberto Firmino. And the defence can get it clear. Defending was strong and firm. Conte. And it's Pogba. Firmino. And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. Jordan Henderson. Matuidi.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Keita.
France really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
And here's Origi. Firmino! And he doubles up the chance.
Now listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Firmino at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides.
And the finish! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Conte. Surely shoots! And the ball's come out! And they've been caught out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defender's on the back foot. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Salah. Mohamed Salah. It's shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Origi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And it's Salah. Breaks on here. And the shot! He scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And here's Griezmann.
France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Conte. And here's Giroud.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, what a ball! Has a pop! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Matuidi. Griezmann. Fabinho gets it back.
France need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Jordan Henderson. And that's that. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Matuidi. Fekir. And it's Griezmann. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keita. Henderson. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Fekir. And it's Conte. Good take, and he's had a look. France have a free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Griezmann ready to try one. And here's Fekir. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And here's Griezmann. This could fall anywhere. Mane absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now it's Mane. He won't reach that. So it is still 0-0. Fekir. Needed a better pass there. Mane. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found his man. Now it's Roberto. And Firmino! Lloris deals with it effortlessly. And it's Conte. Fekir. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. Keita. And it's Firmino. That'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kante is there to heave it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Matuidi. Fekir. Here it is now, surely! Has a pop! Goal! France! And France are in front! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, this is also a chance.
Hits one! He has done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Fekir. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Turns and goes for goal! Lloris pick that up. And that'll be the final action of the first half. The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
France sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. A real chance to break. Jordan Henderson. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Fekir. Matuidi. And here's Griezmann. It has gone through to him.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive.